We're talking about 2 episodes of Futurama. In this case, what is the H word and the honking. Let's look at what is the H word. What happened in this episode? Well, in this one, Fry and Bender enlist in the army to take advantage of a 5% military discount, but then basically war happens, and then they need to go fight the fight. So this episode has moments that parody Starship Troopers, Star Wars, and MASH. And everyone's favorite character returns in this episode. In this case, Zap Brannigan. I'm not gonna say yes. This episode came out in the 2000s. I gotta say there are quite a few jokes in it, that feel really relevant, especially when it comes to government.
All right, look. Our policy is, if for any reason you're not completely satisfied, I hate you.
And yeah, I gotta say that I kind of like this one. Mostly there's jokes that you'd expect. Okay, Fry, the enemy that they're going up against on the planet is alien bouncing balls. Yep. So, Fry ends up, running away, and then, his crew gets attacked. I do have to say, I kind of like the fact that Dr. Zoidberg, that he is, helping on the battlefield as a surgeon and all that.
Scalpel. Blood bucket. Priest. Next patient.
Gee, Zoidberg, leave some for the enemy to kill.
Leave Dr. Zoidberg alone. He has twice the training you do.
Yeah, he's a doctor and a butcher.
I thought that was a little bit kind of funny. And as usual, when it comes to the show, there's when Leela is involved, because she goes said, well, I can't let them get killed, because it seems like Fry and Bender are always getting themselves into trouble. So, she decides to enlist as well. And who would have thought it? Brannigan ends up falling for Leela's male persona, known as Lemon. And I do kind of like the moment at the end of the episode in which he goes say, "Oh, Lemon," and all that, and then she's say, "I shall put you in jail," and then she just beats him.
Let's see how friendly you get when you're sharing a prison cell.
Hey, Zap.
Leela! So it's you I've been attracted to.
I find this episode was kind of funny. But yeah, I kind of liked it. So let's look at the episode, The Honking. So that title of this episode is reference to the film The Howling. So what was it about? Well, in a way, Bender ends up saying, hey, I have an uncle, and he says okay, take my castle. But what happens is, a car ends up running him over, turning him into a werecar. Yes, I know that sounds rather silly, and it is. It is. So, Bender at first is going to say, oh no, I'm scared of everybody. What could I be doing? What's going on here? And all that, the usual. But eventually, he goes say, yes, I'm the werecar.
I can't believe this. Bender's supposed to murder his closest friend, which I thought was me. But he went straight for you. He didn't even try to second-degree murder me.
Could you give me some help? I think Bender crushed my foot.
So, the ending of the episode, they're trying to find the original werecar, which is known as the Satan Project, which takes a bunch of, parts of evil cars that came to life in media and then just like say, hey, put them all into this car and all that. So I thought this episode was kind of funny. It wasn't too bad. It had some silly moments to it that I kind of enjoyed. So yeah, not too bad. 2 very enjoyable episodes. Anyway, yeah. I mean, at least this is something, this was something that was funny compared to, like, what I'm watching right now for Drive-In, which is a Rob Schneider film. See you next time.